used to capture a feeling of joy in a time of tremendous challenge, such as when we create and experience poignant beauty in, say, a time of dementia, or a time of profound physical changes, or a time of powerfully missing people who have gone on before you, or who are too far away or too busy to visit. In my 25 years of bringing the arts to people in late life, almost no one believes me when I first suggest it is possible to feel joy in these moments, or that joy and meaning can coexist in some of the hardest times of our lives, if we are lucky enough to live that long. The power of being invited into creating meaning, of working together to create art that has a lasting legacy, is an elusive thing to describe. But when people feel it, they understand it deeply. I'm fairly confident that in the beginning of their training, the staff at the nursing home in Morgantown didn't believe in that power, nor did the elders or their families. But after the show, they sure believed in themselves, in one another, and in the power of the shared creative experience. I didn't always believe either. I didn't even know it was a thing that could be believed in. My journey toward the performance of Wendy's Neverland in a nursing home in Morgantown was a long, slow discovery for me, a gradual accumulation of experiences rather than a lightning strike. I continue to learn every day, especially now, as the landscape of time shifts under my own feet, bringing changes to my own family. It is my hope that the stories I've gathered here, stories of how I learned to apply the insights from theater and creativity studies to the world of elder care and memory loss, stories of bringing joy and connection to those who thought these possibilities were gone, stories from my many encounters with elders and care partners, offer listeners a similar journey toward discovery, a journey toward believing that beauty, growth, learning, and joy are all possible in moments that most people assume to be overwhelmed only by loss and sorrow. My hope is that by listening to this book, you can follow in my footsteps and transform your relationships with people experiencing dementia and other challenges that can accompany aging. There's an urgency to my hope, of course. At this point, nearly everyone knows someone who's experiencing symptoms of physical and cognitive changes that can come with age. Some are mild, not much more than a nuisance, and a topic for bonding laughter at dinner parties. Some progress cruelly in ways that bring dramatic changes to every aspect of our lives. This person might be your neighbor. He might pause when he sees you, squinting to try to recall your name, then turning and hurrying back to close the door before you have a chance to offer your usual warm greeting. This person might be your wife of many, many years, an unfamiliar knot of worry growing behind her brows, a slight, haunting distance when your eyes meet. This person might be your father, in your mind always regal and confident, now hesitant and uncharacteristically cautious. With the numbers as they are now, with successes in public health increasing life expectancy across the world, we are in a new era of adjusting to the realities of living into late life and the range of changes that might bring, whether physical or emotional. How will we navigate them as sons and daughters, as spouses, as neighbors? How will we navigate these changes as communities, as cultures, as a species? This has, of course, also been a personal journey. Mine has been long and slow, a million steps toward understanding the ideas at the root of creative care. Just as I set out as a young scholar and artist, bucking stigma and market forces to focus my attention on aging and dementia, whole fields began to form around me. I had the dumb